Hey guys, so remember in my previous videos I was saying that I wanted to lighten my hair, and that's what I was working on. That's why it was that ugly color recently. So I wanted to tell you guys all about my hair journey before it starts like growing out and stuff like that. I wanted to talk to you guys about it a little bit. But before I do, as always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. We are very, very close to our goal of 5,000 subscribers, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you guys so much for supporting me, and I really, 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 really appreciate it. So let's get into the hair. First things first, leave a comment down below. What do you think? It's a little patchy because obviously when I start telling you the story, you're gonna be like, what? But honestly, for my hair, it turned out pretty good. For what my hair normally does, and the roots are supposed to be darker. It gave it a little like ombre effect, whatever. So let's start from the beginning. I tried all of the home remedies of like mixing baking soda in your shampoo. I tried the home remedies of vinegar and like different stuff like that. I tried it all. It did not work. It did not touch my hair. My hair was like, no. I've been dyeing my hair dark brown / burgundy for about maybe 5 years now, and before that I was doing reds and things like that. So my hair has been super colored for a long time. I haven't seen my natural color in over 10 years now. So it had a lot of product buildup in it, so that's probably why these things were not doing what the internet said they would do. So I bought a product called Color Oops. It's just at your local drugstore. It's literally called Color Oops, or Oops Color Remover. It's OOPS. I'll leave a link to the Amazon description down below because that's where I ended up getting it from. But I also saw it at Walmart, so I picked up a second box at Walmart just in case. Because I know it probably doesn't look like it, but my hair is pretty thick compared to most hair. Like my mom's hair is only like half as thick as my hair. So I picked up a second box just to be safe. So you can find it at Walmart and Walgreens and things like that. It's not like anything crazy that you have to order. So first and foremost, that thing, I'm like uncomfortable. Sorry, I keep fidgeting, guys. That stuff stinks. It smells like rotten eggs, and you have to leave it on your hair. For my hair, about the first time I left it maybe 30-35 minutes. The box recommends only like 20. But I didn't really see that much color change, so I left it for about 30 minutes. And then I tried to put a dark ash blonde over my hair because it turned very coppery after I did that. And the roots were like a golden blonde, and then it went like red, and then it went like copper, like a brown copper. So I tried to cancel it out and put an ash dark blonde over it, but the problem is when you use a color remover like that, your hair shaft opens and it becomes more porous, so it turned brown. So then I used the second box of Color Oops. So if your hair is like mine, you'll really only need about one box. It's very oily and drippy. It's not the thickness of normal hair dye or anything like that. So beware of that. It is very messy, and if you have a rug under your floor, move it because it will ruin it. I ruined the bathroom rug, so I'll give you a little heads up on that. But yeah, so I put the second box in like immediately. It's not very damaging. If your hair is already damaged, I would definitely say be careful with any of these products because your hair integrity is very, very important. But my hair is naturally very strong and very resistant, so I knew that I was okay doing these certain things. And so definitely check out your hair if you wanted to. It's easy enough just to drive up to like a hair cuttery and have them check your hair integrity. They will let you know if your hair could withstand bleaching or stripping or anything like that. They will always let you know. So I put the second box of Color Oops, and that removed everything back. It lightened me maybe one more shade on the spectrum, except I was still really golden, red, and copper. But it just took all three of those and just toned them down again. So then I left that for almost 2 weeks. I had that hair color. No, about a week. And then I bought light ash blonde wella hair color, and because I was trying to cancel out the copperness. So if you want to cancel out, oops, sorry, I shook you guys. If you want to cancel out my mom keeps texting me, and I don't know. If you want to cancel out the orange tones in your hair, you need to get an ashy product. If your hair is already very orangey, you don't want to go buy a sun golden blonde. It's going to make it more orangey. So I kept trying that. My hair was like, nope, not having it. I don't want it in my hair. my hair was literally taking the product and pushing it out. Like, I would wash my hair and it would just look exactly the same. So I let that sit for about another week, and then I contacted my grandfather. He owns a hair salon here. He's been doing hair for, I don't know, God, since my mom was a kid. And his specialty is blonde hair. He's been making my mom and aunt and grandmother blonde for, my mom has been blonde since she was a baby. So she used to have a thing, she always jokes about it, saying my grandpa would wash her with special shampoo that would blonde her hair. It was just a peroxide mixture, you know. So I'm sorry guys, when I record on my phone, I just look at myself. I don't look over here because I feel like that's weird if I look at the camera. And I've been recording on my phone because my memory card's full and I'm too lazy to go buy a new one. So yes. Anyways, so I called him yesterday actually. Today is, I don't know, July 25th maybe. So I called him yesterday on the 24th. And I was like, hey, this is about what I'm dealing with. I explained my hair to him. I explained to him I stripped it, because if you do strip your hair and you go to get it done, even by a parent, by a grandparent, or by a professional, he is a professional, but he's my grandfather. If you go to a salon, you need to let them know exactly what products you've used, because even though your hair integrity might look good, if they put a product over your product and didn't know that product was in there, they could clash and cause a chemical reaction and cause an issue. Your hair could break off, it could fall out, etc., etc. So I let him know, and he's like, okay, I'm gonna call you later and let you know when or what I think we should do, you know, whatever. So he called me later in the afternoon. He was like, hey, can you meet me at the shop at his hair salon this afternoon about 5 o'clock? And I'm like, sure. So I called my mom. I told her to meet me there after work because I knew my mom wanted to be there, because whenever I get my hair done, my mom has to be there, like, because she thinks I'm going to come back with, like, purple hair. So I let her know, like, hey, after work, if you want to swing by, I'm going to be at Grumpy's shop, da-da-da, whatever. So he put on a bleach. I'm not sure the brand. I really didn't ask him because he just has this stuff, so I really didn't ask, honestly, any of the colors or brands, but I can tell you all the colors and stuff he used. So he put a soft bleach on my hair. If I can text him and get the actual product name, I will link its Amazon link down below if possible. I know he buys it from Sally's Beauty Supply, so I can definitely link it from Sally's down below. If I can ask him, or if he even remembers what the hell he used on my hair. You know, he's an old man. So he used a soft bleach, and he said this bleach is a really, really soft bleach, so it doesn't damage your hair. He said he started using it recently because it's not like, it takes a little longer to process because it is a soft bleach, but it doesn't damage. It's not like an instant, you know, you got what I'm saying? Bleach is like a fear of every woman's life. If you bleach your hair, it's gonna fall out, it's gonna break, it's gonna be dry. And as you can see, this is my hair. I just got it done last night. This is just washed and a little flat ironed because I woke up and it was like wavy and weird, and because I went to bed with it wet. So my hair still looks really, really good. So he started with the soft bleach, and it turned, like, my roots turned like platinum snow white blonde, and then all of my ends turned like orange. Like, I don't even have anything orange, like this color orange. So he's like, okay, let's ash it out like I tried to do at my house, but obviously at his hair salon, he has way more products than I have. And so he used Wella. I do know at first we put Wella T18 toner on top of it, which is light ash blonde, and that turned my hair pretty gray, but not like bad. And that's why if you look, you'll still see some gray tint into it, because we did start with a gray base, because my hair naturally takes very copper, because my sister and I have very red undertones in our hair. My sister's hair actually is kind of red. Mine's just like an undertone, so every time I try to lighten it, it takes more of a copper look. So he put Wella T18 over it. He left that for maybe, if even, 5 minutes. The bleach he left for about maybe an hour, but he did it in sections. Like, he did the toughest parts first, and then he did this part, and then he did the roots. And he only left the roots for maybe 5-10 minutes. So then he left the T18 for about if even 5 minutes, because it took immediately, knocked all the copper out except a little bit in my ends, you can still kind of see. And then my hair was like super, super gray, like, you know, the girls who dye their hair like gray. It was that color. And at first I was kind of like, okay, we could keep this, but then my mom was like, no. And I was like, rude. So then he put a light golden brown, I believe, over it. and I believe it was like C13 or something random like that, some random number, and he put that over top and at this point my scalp's on fire. The bleach did not burn, it was the toners that were burning me. So he put at first he started with, as you can see my roots are different, so he started with really coating the roots with the light brown. It was like light ash brown or something like that, because we were still trying to get rid of the copper. He put that all over the roots at first, and then he ran it through the ends, and he left that for probably 10 minutes, long enough for him to smoke his cigarette. So probably 10 minutes, and then he came back in and he washed me out, and this is what we were left with. So I definitely have like 2 or 3 different kinds of blondes in there. That doesn't bother me. I kind of like the dimension. I definitely like the roots being darker. I think it looks pretty good. I have to start doing my makeup. I was doing my makeup this morning, and I'm like, I've never had blonde hair. I don't know how to. I've had every color. Literally, in my lifetime, I've had every color. I've tried everything. Never tried blonde because I never thought it was possible, because my hair naturally takes, like I said, very orange. So I never thought it was possible. And then last night, he was like, flick of the wrist. Here we do it. Like, my grandpa had no problem doing it. So yeah, that's how I got my hair blonde. But of course, I'm not a professional. My grandpa is, and I can't tell you exactly the products he used. So don't just go out bleaching your hair. Definitely research it. Watch your hair. Keep the integrity of your hair. You never want to burn your hair, because it will take so long to repair. My hair was a little gummy last night when it was wet, but as you can see, that all went away. I just put a little coconut oil in it, and it's all good now. So, and by gummy, I just mean like slick, because I don't think we got all of the toners washed out. So I washed it a second time and put some coconut leave-in conditioner, and it wasn't gummy anymore. So yeah, definitely be safe with your hair, guys, because it is your hair and you only have one head of it. Yes, hair grows back, hair is hair, but it is very hard to repair damaged hair. And luckily my grandpa's specialty is bleaching and making people blonde, so he was stoked to do it for me. Everybody in my family has wanted me to be blonde for so long. So here I am, blonde and living. But yeah, definitely let me know what you guys think down below. Do you like the dark? Do you like the red? Or do you like the blonde? You guys have now seen all 3 on my channel. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video will help you guys out tremendously. And let me know if you guys have any questions. Leave them down below. You can always private message me on Instagram. If you follow my Instagram, it's always linked in the description box. And I try to reply super, super fast. So thank you guys so much for watching. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Bye, guys.